Morning rise. It's been raining through the half time, so the pitch should be nice and skiddy. The referees, both teams are out, as you can see. The referee blows his whistle, and we're second half off and running. And Banstead do what all modern teams do: hit the ball long into the corner, but Woking clear their line, and Banstead again get on the ball with Davis. Davis hits it long, but again Woking hasn't cleared their ball properly, and Pendell has time to flick the ball up and then just volleys it over to the far side of Morrison. Morrison has a shot on goal, first shot on goal, and the goalkeeper with wet hands does
decent
well.
Strike there from Morrison.
Great strike from Morrison. 45th minute, 30 seconds gone into the second half. Great start from Banstead, had a strike on goal. Goalkeeper does well, just juggles the ball, and on the second attempt gets it back into his hands. Woking on the attack now with Bradbury, plays it back to Jules. He looks up and plays on the far side to Kimara, and he nearly cut the ball out by Morrison, and Kimara again hits the ball too long, and it runs straight out for a goal kick for Banstead.
Don't think any substitutions have been made at all, have
No
they, from both sides?
Would you like to be in that change room, Woking change room, and hear what he said? Martin Tyler?
There might have been a few stern words said.
So the ball, goal kick for Chinman, hits it long, looking for Cheeseman. Kenny wins the ball. Jolly just didn't even jump.
Jolly's not even looking at the ball.
No,
there,
that's a foul in my book. He wasn't even looking at the ball.
He just checked Cheeseman.
Yeah, definitely, 100% there. And the referee says play on. Ball falls to Kamara. He hits it long, looking for Bradbury. He's all arms and legs, that man. He's a tall lad. Ball falls on the far side for Alassani. Close control, sets it back. Kamara hits the ball in. Does well. Great defending by the skipper for Banstead. Bit of head collision there, but I think that might be Kamara.
Yes, it is going
on the floor. Good defending again there, James.
Yeah, it was good defending again. Resolute.
Yep. He's got on his feet, no problem.
Rain seems to be coming down a bit heavier now.
It was, yeah. It was at half time when you were mucking the tees up. It was really pouring. Referee, what's he doing? Checking the ball then? I think he was checking their ball then, and anyway, goalkeeper.
Just hope the rain stays away a bit, Gary, because this pitch isn't the best drainage.
Will it? Really?
Oh, no, it's renowned.
Goalkeeper put the ball to the floor and then just kicks it straight off on the far side for throwing on for Woking, but it's quite deep in Woking's half, so if it was a rugby, they'd be pleased with that kick. Another push in the back there, the referee never gave it. Ball falls to Garrity. Garrity looks up, plays a nice pass in to Morrison, but Kamara beats him, gets to the ball first. Ball flies in the air. Bendell goes for the header, wins it. Wheeler hooks it on for Woking, but O'Brien heads it clear. Oh, just about to say. A
little mistake there from Costello.
That's his first mistake.
Of the evening,
yes, well said. First mistake of the evening by Costello, and but lucky enough, he didn't really come of nothing. And Jules gets on the ball on the near side, plays into Alassani. Now, like we said, loves dribbling with the ball. Looks up, and
he's gone out for a throw over the far side, Gary. It has indeed.
I beg your pardon, there have been a sub. Number 12 has come on for Woking. Jack Cook. Jack Cook's come on, number 12, and I
think he's replaced Morrison actually, Gary.
Yes, and he's played he's the young lad who's on loan at Egham. Joe Morrison has come off, and Jack Cook has come on. So I didn't see the ball. I don't know if they got balls down here. Not being sarcastically, but I don't think there's balls or cards.
Certainly haven't got an electronic board.
There was some old boy shouting. Anyway, Woking on the attack on the far side. Great defending again by Bendell, the skipper. Lets the ball run out, and the Woking player couldn't get on the ball. I think there's going to have to be something special to get a goal for Woking, or unless it's a mistake by a Woking player, or by a Banstead player. I don't want to put a mockers on it, because I just can't see at the moment Woking scoring.
No, they look pretty comfortable, don't they?
Yeah. Ball falls down.
Garrity's in here.
Garrity drives through, gets past Jules, has a shot, and it does well. He just recovers the left back for Woking and blocks the shot, and it runs off for a throw-in. But like you say, a bit of pace there.
Yeah, no, Ben Garrity's got a bit of pace about him actually. His work rate is excellent.
So what, we've got a long throw.
Yeah, it's a long throw from Owen Davis here.
Owen Davis
on the
is
edge of
going to throw the ball on the near side. Throws it on to Cheeseman, tries to flick it on. They've got two on him. Ball falls to Wheeler. Wheeler takes it on his knee, and now he cuts inside. Great bit of skill. Led up, but who's that?
Ben Garrity.
Ben,
excellent defending there from Garrity again.
He's been doing that all match. He's been working up and down his flank. He's a winger, crosses the ball. Good bit of movement, getting the ball behind the defence. But he's getting back and helping his defender out. Which, listen, if you're a defender, you love that. 100%, you know.
Absolutely. Giving them that back line a little bit of extra protection as well.
So Davis is on the ball for a free kick. And he won a free kick as well, Garrity. So he's done a great job there. So free kick for Banstead, just inside their own half. David O'Brien looks up.
Tried to play off Cheeseman. Cheeseman's won the flick there. Unfortunately,
no second ball
into the hands of Dunn.
Dunn hits the ball long. Watkins wins the header, no challenge for Watkins, and he just heads the ball and clears his line and gets the throw, knocks the ball out for a throw in on the far side. For Woking, Kamara throws the ball down the line. Bradbury flicks it on. Ball's bouncing about. Bradbury picks it up again, plays it on the far side, too heavy, and it runs straight out for a throw on the far side. No, what's the word? No, I'm trying to think of a good word to say. They're not playing with no fluency,
no,
are they?
Absolutely. They haven't had any fluency for the first 50-55 minutes, have they?
Yep. Nice evening to watch football when you're in the stand. Bradbury on the far side defending with Watkins. Watkins does well. Ball gets cleared.
Jolly's hooked it on there.
Ball falls to Ben Dowie. Ben Dowie hits the ball
a bit
long.
more time than he thought there,
Yeah.
but Garrity's won the ball.
Garrity wins the ball back for Banstead. He hooks that on.
Put it into a dangerous area.
Cook, not a great touch by Cook there, and he's lucky to get away with that. Jules picks it up for him. He sets it back to Cook. Plays it back down to Gale. And Gale looks up, drives forward. Plays it into Bradbury. He loses control. And again,
he's offside there.
Yeah, Banstead hits the ball forward and Cheeseman gets caught offside. That's playing a bit of a high line there now, Woking. Cook's on the ball, quick free kick to his left back Jules. He drives forward. He can drive forward if he wants, keep going, but he stops. Not a great pass.
Incepted the game.
And again, Banstead incepted. They give the ball away just on the outside of the 18-yard box.
Bradbury
Bradbury drives forward, falls over, looks for a penalty. Johnny, the skipper, goes up to the referee and says there must be a free penalty at least, or a free kick on the edge of the box.
Surely if there was no contact there, Gary, it should have been done for simulation.
I thought it was a foul, to be fair. He's jumped over the two defenders, the Banstead defenders, and he got caught and he's fallen over. Short throw in the near side by Jules. He plays it in. Wheeler, offside.
Offside, cheap again. I think Banstead will be relatively happy with the first 8 or 9 minutes of the second half, Gary.
Certainly will be. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as the first half. Ball gets hit long, bouncing about. Don't want to let the ball bounce. Kamara, he sets it back to the goalkeeper.
Cheeseman's done well there. He's won a throw on from down.
And Dunn, all Dunn could do was just kick the ball out, and he did it because Kamara didn't attack the ball. He let the ball bounce.
Absolutely. Cheeseman's worked hard up front on his own again.
I know the young lad that Kamara. What's his first name?
Is it Michael?
Michael Kamara. But he needs to understand. You don't let the ball bounce when you're 1-on-1. Anyway, Woking win the ball. They look long, looking for Bradbury. Show a bit of pace there down the channel. Gets inside of Costello. He cuts back in, flicks it over, but his teammate clears the ball. Banstead. Jolly gets the free kick. He got on the blind side of Jones there, and Jones never really saw him. And he comes in, and Jones fouls him. And we're talking about what, 25 yards out?
Yeah, about 25 yards out here.
So Woking have got a free kick. It's still Banstead Athletic 2, Woking 0 in the Surrey Senior Cup quarter-final. So we got who on the ball there? We got Alassani on the ball and Kritzmeyer. Alassani goes away. Ball gets whipped into the far post. Oh, he gone for goal. Thought that was a cross.
Really poor
That is
effort
shocking.
for a guy of his experience.
I beg your pardon?
Very poor attempt there for a guy of that experience.
Shocking again. Substitute. So we've got another sub coming on for Woking. So who we got going off? So it looks like Wheeler's going off. Yeah, it looks like he's limping a little bit, Wheeler. No, I think they've just rearranged it. Alassani's come over on the left. He was on the right, Alassani. Reece Alassani was on the right.
I think you're right, Gary.
He's
It's
come over the
11
left.
going off.
Wheeler's gone off. He's limping a little bit as he goes off. So we'll soon tell you who's coming on. Haven't seen his number yet. We've got no balls, so we can't see who's just come on. Woking ain't even got a board. So we'll let you know once the gentleman turns around, and we can tell you who he is.
Was it an impact injury from Wheeler, do you think?
Might have been. Nice little flick on by Cheeseman there, but he just couldn't pick the second ball up there. Giamatti. Alassani picks the ball up, nice little turn. Now he drives forward as he always does. Looks right, looks for the substitute. He has a little bad touch, but he plays it back to Cook. Cook, can he drive forward? Can he drive forward? He stops, plays back the sub, keeps slipping. Number 14's come on.
Poor there from
Drew Jane's come on.
Yeah, another poor.
Ola Drew Jane's come on.
Should have done better there, really.
But I don't understand why they're slipping.
Absolutely.
You know, why are players slipping on this pitch? They should have a stud on. Ball falls to Geraghty. Tries to flick the ball forward, but he just couldn't come off of a Woking player, and it goes straight off for a throw in on the near side. Jules on the ball for Woking, goes down the line, gets heads the ball on.
Yeah,
but again,
Davis
great defending.
The ball out again.
Nice bit of defending by Owen Davis. Good Welsh name there. Sees the balls out, and it goes for a throw in for Banstead. He throws the ball down the line, but Jules is a bit too strong for Cheeseman there, and he wins ahead. The ball falls to Jolly. Substitute comes on. Drew Jane picks the ball up, plays it on the far side. Skinner, he's come out of the centre now, has gone onto the right hand side, and Drew Jane has gone in the midfield where Skinner was. Picks a great pass out to Kritzmeyer. He plays Skinner on the far side. Skinner 1v1 cuts in on his right foot, plays a nice ball, but no one read that, and the goalkeeper comes out for Banstead and does really well and dives on the ball. Nice little bit of passage of play there.
Yeah, they're starting to get into the game a little bit more.
Substitutes come on well and done. He's slotted it in quite well there. So they put Alassani out on the left, Jack Skinner out on the right, and Ola Duro Jane in the middle.
Me personally, if Woking are to get anything out of this game, the Alassani looks their playmaker.
Oh, all day long. Like we said, he played for Dulwich, prolific goal scorer for Dulwich Hamlet, prolific goal scorer. Got offered a position up in Coventry, gone to Coventry, got a transfer to Coventry, haven't really played much football up there, and now he's back here on loan getting a bit of football.
Yeah, no, he certainly looks lively.
Bendel just couldn't control the ball there for Banstead and loses control. But I'm talking about the player now. Reece Alassani picks it up, cuts inside, drags the ball back, breaks into the area, plays out to Jules. Jules hit the ball, but it's a poor cross. Poor cross, and he's just clipped it to the far post, but it's gone straight over the bar for a goal kick for Banstead.
At least the rain's died down a bit, Gary.
Yes, certainly has. So, goal kick for Banstead. 59, nearly up on that, nearly 60 minutes. Still 2-0 to Banstead. Athletic.
Minchin hasn't had a save
Lovely
to make.
little flick on by Cheeseman. Hasn't had a save to make at all.
Absolutely.
Jules picks the ball up, plays into Alassani. But again, good defending there by Owen Davis. Didn't let him beat him. He read the play and then just cleared the ball. Didn't want to let him beat him.
Oh dear.
Georgian just bad touch, mistimes the throw in, but lucky enough gets away with that and plays it onto the far side for Kamiara, and he plays over to Skinner. Skinner cuts inside. I can't see the linesman's in the way. Back to Drujane. Drujane plays it into Hassani. He looks up, finds Jules, but it's a short pass.
A good tackle there from Davis.
Owen Davis, that's the third tackle interception he's done in the last 5 minutes.
I've got to say the back line for Banstead have worked very hard. They've been excellent tonight, all 4 of them.
Just don't want them to get tired. Morris again, working hard, wins the ball back.
Doubled up again, Morrison and Watkins there.
Yep.
Won themselves a throw-in halfway into the Banstead half.
On the far side of the pitch, definitely punting impacts Banstead. They have really done well tonight. That is what I was really impressed with. Their work rate, hunting, winning the ball back. Long throw for Watkins down the line. Another free kick. Kamara fouls Cheeseman. Cheeseman does his job, wins a foul, James.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he's just taken a little bit more of the sting out of the game. Woking have come out with a little bit more attempt, I would say, second half, but they're not really troubled the back line or the goalkeeper for Banstead.
No, not at all. Not at all. So we've got a free kick just over the halfway line for Banstead. Ball gets played in, looking for Owen. But gets headed out for throwing for Woking. Ball gets thrown down the line.
Just worked the channel there.
Works the channel, Cook heads
Johnny's
the ball.
giving the ball away again.
Falls to the skipper. He has time again. That's the second time. He's had time to just get the ball down and just play a nice little pass.
Ideal was right there from Blender. He tried to turn the full back there. Won themselves a throw on the edge of the box.
He did have Watkins on his left there where he could just play him in, and they might have got a 2-on-1 there with Morrison and Watkins. But anyway, Kamara hits the ball out for a throw-in. It's going to be a long throw from Watkins on the far side for Banstead. But Watkins comes in, throws the ball long. Who's going to win the ball? Great throw, good header by Gale.
Throw again from Watkins.
What a super. Skinner hits the ball long. Badbury can't win the ball, but it does bounce kindly for Jolly. But again, his
poor pass from
touch
Jolly
is
there.
Shocking, and he just gave the ball away.
Good opportunity there for Woking, and Jolly's giving it away cheaply again.
On the counter, James.
Absolutely.
I think they had about 3-on-3 there. At one time, nice bit of work there by...
Good feet there from the Woking player.
Kit Meyer, nice quick feet and gets a free kick on the far side. He's going to take it. Let's see if his free kick's better than last time, because that was shocking. So all the big boys go up. Cook's up there, Gale's up there, Jolly's up there, Bradbury's up there. Ball gets played in on the right hand side. Header comes in.
Oh, that's that first real opportunity tonight, Gary. They just switched off there.
Kamara again. He's got in between both the defenders, and he's got a header, but again he couldn't direct it on target, and he heads it off target for a goal kick for Banstead. Yeah, but I think he might have just done enough there, the defender for Banstead.
Ball, I would say that Woking have put into the
beg your pardon. 100%. Best ball they've put in all game. Yeah, best free kick. So Dunn starts the game from a goal kick for Banstead. Cook wins a header. Ball's bouncing about in the midfield. Can someone get a foot on it?
Well played by Davis again.
Davis plays it back. Look, can he find Jones? Jones just couldn't get it under control, and Cook sets it back to the goalkeeper. Not a great pass to the goalkeeper.
He's just headed it.
And the goalkeeper just kicks the ball, and it nearly comes into a weird sitting. He had time then, didn't he, the goalkeeper?
Absolutely. Over an hour gone, I think Banstead have worked very hard, and as you say, the fitness levels probably might show in the next 15-20 minutes, especially on the testing surface.
That's just what worries me a little bit. If they get one Woking, then they could just get up the tempo.
Right, yeah.
So header there by Jules, wins it for Woking. Cheeseman tries to get a throw in, does well. Jules there, flicks it to El Sunny. Nice little 1-2 there. But they get a free kick.
There.
Get a free kick. And the ball nearly flew his right on the head then. Lucky that post was there.
Well, I'd have brought camera out the way then, didn't it?
I'd have brought the ball down quite easy there, James. Don't worry about that, my touch. So free kick. Cook kicks the ball long for Woking. Nice flick on by Bradbury. Is he offside?
No, I don't think he was.
Oh, great defending well there.
Watkins
Jolly.
There. Watkins, excellent with an impeded header there.
Jolly was all free at the far post. I don't know why he was free, but Watkins recovers. Oh,
it's going to be 3-0 here. Morrison's in.
3-0. Yes, he does. Ball goes into the corner and it's a goal for Banstead. The goalkeeper miskicked his kick on the pitch.
They've gone up the end. Watkins made a real good impediment, and then a real bad mistake there from the goalkeeper.
It was just a long ball, hopeful ball, kicked down the middle of the pitch. Goalkeeper's just come out, dodgy pitch, bubbling, a bit bobbly.
Dodgy pitch, Gary, I beg your pardon.
I know, sorry, we've got the groundsman here, beg your pardon. Ball bobbling about, goalkeeper kicked it, Morrison flies in, and he gets the third for Banstead.
Don't blame the surface, Gary, please.
Yeah, I used to play the pitch when I used to play. Anyway, that is 3-0 Banstead Athletic.
Has that knocked the sting out of Woking? We'll soon find out. You know, I thought they were just starting to get a stranglehold on this game. But Banstead have defended and played their hearts out tonight, and they fully deserve to be in front. And I think if Woking are to get back into the game, it's an obvious cliche, but they're going to have to score in the next couple of minutes.
So since lovely ball there by Skinner on the far side. Great tackling again there by Banstead. Good tackling. Ball gets played into the far side. Cross comes in, falls to the Banstead, to the Woking centre forward. And he just come up one of the defenders, and now they've got a corner. They're hurrying up. They're 3-0 down, and Woking start hurrying up. Gone a short corner. Ball comes in. Morris, the goal scorer, clears his line. Falls to Hassani. Just couldn't get it under control. Slips, and Banstead clear their line. But now
you know, this is a prestigious cup in Surrey, Gary, and you know Banstead have wanted it more tonight from Woking's perspective. You know, and I don't know the stats and the figures, but I don't know when the last team in the combined counties got to the semi-final.
Well, yeah, good point.
Probably Mick Sullivan's team.
Merstham?
Yeah, probably.
And how long ago, I wonder, was that? 15 years ago?
It's got to be about 10, 15 years ago, yeah.
Ball comes in, but Banstead again clear it, and Joe Jane missed the time of the ball, bounced over his head, and Costello drives with the ball, does really well, done the bounce, picks the ball up, but he tries to...
I think that year, Gary, as well, I think I was there a mere spectator watching them win at Ember Court.
I probably weren't born.
No, a long time ago.
Yeah,
I didn't have any grey hairs anyway.
Yeah, I was a twinkle in my dad's eye, I think I was. Anyway, back to the game. Done. Chibman free kick for Banstead halfway through their half. The Banstead goalkeeper's going to take it. And the score here at Merlin Rise is Banstead Athletic 3, Woking 0 in the Surrey Senior Cup quarter-final.
Yeah, I don't think many people would have realised that after 65 minutes, do you?
No, certainly not.
Just shows you hunger and appetite goes a long way at this level.
Handball there by, no, the referee said no handball, and all the Woking players stopped. I bet you're glad you put that bet on, don't you, James? Anyway, the ball on the far side. Samira's going to take a throw in. They're getting a little bit aggy, they are, Woking. They can see a really big upset here, and they're getting, some of the decisions aren't going their way, and they're moaning at the referee. Nice ball in there. Cheeseman does well. He holds the ball up.
Yeah,
superb attacking play there. Holds the ball
led the line
up.
by example, hasn't he?
Held the ball up, and they foul him. And that's what you want for your attacker, your centre forward, just to kill the game. And now the ball's on the far side, and they're just taking their time. Banstead, we've played 68 minutes of this game. Bendell, the skipper's on the ball for Banstead's going to try and plays a short one to Morrison. Can he get the cross in? Does! Ball comes in! Goes right across! Oh! Jones miskicks it, and it comes to the... He still recovers, plays it in, but Cook read the pass and he clears his line.
Another good ball there in from Morrison from the left, though.
Yes.
It's been excellent tonight, AJ Morrison, to be honest. Like all the Banstead team have, but Morrison tonight has played very well.
And Bradbury comes over and gives a silly foul, like a frustrated foul away. We're never going to get the ball on Garrity, and they get a free kick. Banstead midway in the half. Again, the skipper takes it. Bendell for Banstead. All you've got to do is put the ball in the box. But Cook's a big player, and he does win a lot of headers. Ball goes to the far post.
Ball, really,
comes out, does really well. Safe hands. And he kicks it straight out of his hands, looking forward to start an attack.
O'Brien's just misjudged that,
yeah,
Gary.
But he's done really well there. Bradbury's strong, held two players off. Yeah. But good defending
look
there.
How hungry they are. Watkins yet again, first to it. Brought the ball forward to 40 yards there. Played in Morrison out on the left.
he really worked hard to win that ball back for his teammates. And a blind pass there by a Banstead player.
Giamatti, I think that was.
Yeah, and he had to do that, the skipper, Bendel.
Bendel's taken one for the team there, hasn't he?
Definitely. He had to take that foul. He had to foul him because they won the attack Woking there from a bad pass by the Banstead winger. So a free kick for Woking, played in two straight, and Bendel clears his line, and they just go all the way back to the Woking goalkeeper. Done.
I've got to say, Gary, I've been very disappointed with the dead ball situations from Woking tonight. I think they've been poor.
Ball gets played through, goes all the way through, and Skinner picks the ball up, crosses it, and it's good defending again. They defend the ball well, Banstead, and it goes off on the far side for a throw-in. They've gone to sleep there, Banstead.
Yep,
quick throw-in. Watkins didn't pick his player up. Skinner plays the ball in, but again a poor delivery, and Banstead clear their lines. This is when tiredness sets in, isn't it, James? When you've got to be switched on.
Absolutely, and those little passages of play are crucial. They can't allow Woking to get this goal.
So it's a throw-in on the far side for Woking. Kamara got the ball. Does he throw it inside? Throws it in. Nice little turn, but Banstead read the play and then clears their line.
Cheeseman yet again working his socks off up front on his own.
Working Cook. Cook does well, controls the ball and plays to Gale. Gale looks up, hits it long again, and it just runs straight out of play for her. Is that a goal kick? I think it's a goal kick, isn't it? Or is it a throw-in?
Yeah, it's gone out, I think. No, I think it's gone out for a throw-in, actually.
Yeah. Thrown on the far side, but not a great pass there. A bit of an aimless pass. It just went so long. But another good line by the Banstead defence, because there was 2 or 3 Woking players offside, so they just stopped play, and that's why the ball ran straight out for a throw-in. So the ball goes down the line. Kamara wins a header for Woking. Ball's bouncing about. Alassani picks the ball up. He tries to flick to Banbury, but Banbury does poor control. And again, Banstead didn't control the ball properly there, and he just kicks the ball straight out. Quick throw by Cook. Jules picks the ball up, drives forward. They're just holding the line at the moment, Banstead. They're not squeezing up, they're just holding the line. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players across that middle there.
They're getting numbers in packs, aren't they? And they're making themselves hard to break down. And to be
Morrison shouldn't have come for that ball then for Banstead. He got dragged out of position there. Now they're on the attack. Woking plays the ball into Jolly. Jolly gets a touch. Another poor pass looking for Alsani. Then at the moment, Banstead are clearing the ball, but the ball's coming back too quickly all the time for Woking. Ball on the far side, cross comes in. But Costello.
Right. They just need to settle down and keep the ball a little
bit better. They're giving the ball away a little bit too much. What we said in the first half, Cheeseman's got to try it, but he needs support on his own up there.
Yes,
he's not. They're too far away from Cheeseman, and the ball. Woking keep winning the ball back, and then they're attacking. There's a flow of attacking from Woking. Anyway, Banstead have got a throw-in on the far side. Watkins throws down the line. Morrison misses his header for Banstead, and Gale just kicks the ball straight over the stand. He could have gone back home. I know the goalkeeper's made a mistake. He could have
gone back home, or he certainly could have made more yardage up the pitch, couldn't he?
Definitely, I know the goalkeeper's made a mistake, but they have a bit of confidence in the young lad. And he just boots the ball straight now. Look, no balls. There's no balls, is there? There's only got one ball at Banstead, and we're playing with that. Someone's going to. They've got a ball over there. Watkins takes the throw, long throw. Gale wins the header.
Strike from
Jones gets the shot. He's off balance. He just didn't have the right body shape. He was just a bit off balance there, and he's had a shot, and he just didn't bother the goalkeeper at all. Didn't trouble him, and he just misses his target. And Woking get the game underway from a goal kick. Cook's on the ball again. Plays it across the back to his teammate Gale. He plays it to Kamara. He drives forward. No movement, he says, hands in the air, looking for Bradbury, but again, Banstead clear their line. Skinner picks the ball up, plays it out to the right, another cross comes in, has time, Jones has time.
Davis has got an interception and Geraghty.
Yeah, Davis had time. Davis had time then. Foul throw. kick, unbelievable. Foul throw from a Woking player. Davis had time, didn't he? He had time.
Well, you've got to remember that also at this level of football, they don't play at this high.
Let's explain. Banstead are Combined Counties Premier Division, 2 leagues below where Watford are. They train 1 night a week, you know, and they just ball gets back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper does well this time. Takes the ball on his chest and he hits the ball forward, looking for Bradbury. He can't win the header.
I can assure you, Gary, the facilities that you train on aren't the best. Morrison, yes, again, found a piercing gap in the
free kick there. Lovely bit of play by Morrison there. He's won a free kick, he has. That's better, thank you very much. And just on the outside of the 18-yard box, about 25 yards out from Banstead, just to the right of the goal. Ben Dale was going to take the free kick for Banstead, the skipper. 3-man wall. I can't see him going for goal. Could he go for goal, James?
He has got a decent right peg on him, but it looks like he's shaping up to put it into the diagonal. Into O'Brien, who's flicked it on.
And the goalkeeper saved it.
Good flick on there from O'Brien.
Yes, nice little bit of a looking at the ball's going to run out if they let it run. Yeah.
Yet again, they've worked hard and they double bankered on each other. Garrity and Blendale then.
Nice little set play there, James. Nice little clip in,
it was.
flick on, then a header. It just wasn't strong a header.
O'Brien, absolutely.
Just wasn't a strong enough header to trouble the goalkeeper, but nice idea. So we've got a Banstead throw on the near side. Ball gets thrown down the line. Cooks wins the ball back, does well. Big and strong, centre half. And hits a diagonal ball looking for Skinner. Skinner just mistimes it and he never got there. Jolly chases after the ball.
Costello's there yet again.
Yet again, Costello and Morrison. Morrison picks the ball up. Can he find his teammate? Unlucky. Good to see what he was trying to do. But he had time to play it across the park. He had other options in there. He had Jones in there and Giamatti. He had Giamatti in there as well. So tried that little wonder pass when he could have had another option. 77 minutes on the clock. We're listening to Sutherland and Pascoe. Tuesday night football.
Oh, it's too much on that ball from Dan Chawes.
Chawes hit the ball, yes, and it's gone running out for a goal kick. The Surrey Senior Cup quarter-finals. Banstead Athletic 3, Woking 0. You know, that is a big surprise.
Yeah, and credit's due, because they really haven't tested Minchin in the home goal, have they, really? He's had a relatively quiet night. Whatever he's done well, but you've got to give a testament to the back line of Banstead tonight.
Yeah, I think whole 11 players have done really well.
Absolutely.
They worked hard all over the pitch, as we've been saying all night. Impacts, 2s and 3s, winning the ball back. Goalkeeper for Woking hits the ball long, trying to look for Skinner. But ball bounces out off of Watkins for a throw-in for Woking.
I'd say it'd be difficult to pick a man of the match tonight from the home side, Gary.
I think we just said the 2 guys that I like, Costello and Morrison. I think Costello's been really strong up in the back centre half, winning a lot of headers. Silly free kick by Kamara again.
Yeah, I don't disagree with them 2 selections that you've made, actually.
I think Mick's going to give man of the match award £50.
I can see who that would be going to, one of his old players, AJ Morrison.
Oh, right, okay then.
Taught me everything he knows.
Yeah, we got James Cameron, the ex-Banstead manager, co-commentating me, Gary Pascoe, and Mick Sullivan tonight is on the camera and doing a great job with our new camera we brought.
Anyway, is this another chance for Banstead? Garrity's picked it up on the edge of the box.
Garrity picks the ball up, looks for Jones. Can Jones get there? Yes, he does. Can he play it back to Davis? That's where it's tiredness. He had time.
Tiredness crept in.
Yeah, just had time to control the ball and simply pass it back. But
I think they're making a substitution soon, Gary.
Yeah, no, referees. I thought he was. I thought Banstead were going to bring a player on. But
from here, Gary, it looks Danny Penfold coming on.
And where's he play?
Attacking on the 10 or out in the wide areas. To be fair, he's not been playing much recently, I don't think.
Nice little flick on there.
Very talented individual.
Jolly tries to flick the ball on. Jules head the ball forward. Falls to Jerome J. He just can't control it. Cook win the headers all day long. Garrity's trying to 2v1
Look
there.
how they've worked in tandem.
2v1 there. Garrity and
Giamatti
working hard.
absolutely.
They they just knock the ball out for a throw on. Jules throws it down the line. That's a cheap foul.
Yeah, it was. He didn't.
He
need to
won
do
that well.
Yeah.
He probably felt him and just fell over.
I think if Woking are to get back into this tie, they're going to have to score from this possession.
Short free kick.
They've just switched off there.
Yeah. Cross comes in. Oh, that's a big chance there. But I think that might have been Cook, the centre half. Ball comes in, and there you go. There's the first goal for Woking by Jolly.
I think Jolly has got on the end of that,
Yes.
Gary.
Exactly what you said, James. They switched off for a 2v1 free kick. Ball's come in. Cook, the big centre half, had a free header. He's missed it, and Banstead had a chance to clear it. They didn't clear it properly, and then the ball comes back in, and Jolly, who's had a shocker tonight, gets his head on the ball, knocks it in for 3-1.
What's that? 10 minutes left, Gary?
Yes, 80 minutes gone. 10 minutes left on the clock.
They are making the substitution, but it's not Penfold, it's Caden North, I think, for Giamatti.
Giamatti going off. And
He's worked hard tonight, Giamatti.
yeah, done really well. Done superb, I think. Scored a goal. Got the second goal.
Yeah, no, he actually
Got the
got
first,
the goal. He
beg
got
your
the
pardon.
rebound penalty.
Yeah, won the penalty and took the penalty. Beg your pardon. So Woking start the game by hitting the ball long. Jones gets on the ball, looking for. Ball just gets locked into Cheeseman. Cheeseman needs to keep that ball, but he just tries to play back Jones, and he gave him the ball away. Now they've got a little bit of taste now. Woking, they can see if they get a quick second, then they could nick a third, and we don't want that really.
No, they don't deserve it. That's for sure.
Now Cook drives forward, plays into Jerome Jane. He doesn't control the ball well, and he's got socks. I don't know if he's got shin pads on, but his socks are rolled right down like the old style.
The old Steve Claridge days.
Yeah, Mickey Thomas back in the day. Jules tries to play in Alsani, but again they read it really well. Banstead. You can see time setting in, can't you, James?
Absolutely, yeah.
From the
No, they
Banstead
have,
lads.
yeah, and it's imperious that they keep the ball a little bit better than they have in the last 10-15 minutes.
So, throwing for Woking. Jules is on the throw. Throws it inside, looks for Bradbury, picks it up. Bradbury controls it well, sets it back. Can we get a cross in?
Well read there by Bendell.
Great defended by the skipper there. That's what skippers should be doing, leading from the front. And Cheeseman just hits it long.
Just taking this thing out of the game.
And it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper Dunn, who hits it long, and
I
they
think
got a
it's
little
gonna go
bit
out for a
caught
goal
there.
kick, yeah. It's gone out for a goal kick off the slick surface.
Yep. Goalkeeper Duns hits it long, just slips off the surface and goes straight for goalkeeper. I don't know why the Banstead lad went and got the ball. Let the goalkeeper go and get it. So
it's amazing that goal and that Woking wanted the game suddenly to quicken up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
They haven't looked remotely interested in the first 80 minutes.
So you listen to Sullivan and Pascoe Tuesday night. Football, ball comes out, gone out for out on the full for throwing for Woking. Goalkeeper, that's his first bad kick he's done all game. Jules is on the ball for Woking, throwing on the near side, goes down the line. Ball, nice
touch there.
Lovely touch by the Woking. He's working hard now, isn't he?
Yeah, they suddenly want the game quickened up all of a sudden.
Kitchmar. He's working really hard. Shut down. Close the ball down and knock the ball for throwing for Banstead on the near side. Ball goes down the line. Garrity tries to beat Cook. Cooks has made a difference.
Working tirelessly. What a great intervention by Garrity yet again.
But he has made a little bit of a difference, Cook, since he's come on.
Absolutely, he's sturdied the back line up a little bit.
Yeah, you can see he's a first team player.
Hasn't he?
You can see he's a first team player. Takes his time. Nice pass into Jules. Jules plays it into Kitchmar. He drives forward, gets another free kick. Referee said no.
He went down a bit easily then. I think the referee got that right.
Because of that was because of the last free kick, James, because he did win it, but I thought it was a bit easy, to be fair. So the referee has said, you've fallen over, didn't give it.
This is suiting Banstead very well, just taking the sting out of the game, the momentum of the game. Starting, not allowing Woking to get any fluency.
Into the last 5 minutes of the game. Goalkeeper's done exactly what he did a minute
40,
ago.
20.
Why is he doing that? Why is he kicking the ball down this side? You don't need to do that. Jules takes a throw for Woking. Kitsmire, no, it's Bradbury.
Bradbury, yeah.
Bradbury does strong, be strong, sets it back to Jules. Looks up, finds Joe Jane. He looks up, plays the right back, Kamara. But he stops, he doesn't move the ball quick enough for me. Joe Jane does well, quick feet, dribbles forward.
Giving it away well into
Costello
again.
Again nicks the ball, but the Woking on the attack again with Al Sunny. He looks up, clips the ball into the far post.
Well defended there, yet again.
Jolly's made one run, but the Skinner on the far side, he went to make a bit of movement, then he stopped, and Al Sunny just hit the ball, clipped the ball a little bit too heavy, and it just runs straight out. But if Skinner carried on with his run, he may have got it. I'm
Absolutely,
not sure.
Yeah, I know. I totally agree with that. Minchin's just slowing the game down.
Yeah,
rightfully so.
Substitute coming on for Banstead James. Number 8's going off, which is Joey Jones.
And I'll say his name for you, Gary.
It's our friend, is it? Makudi.
That's correct.
Makudi, our man's coming on. Ben
Kelly
Makudi.
Sort of, Gary. I'll give you half.
Yeah, give me 8 out of 10 for that, will you? Makudi. Where's he going to play, James?
He's an attacking outlet.
Really?
Yeah, he normally plays as a striker, but it looks like he might go out into a wide right position here.
So Jones was midfield. He's come off. So
it looks like he might go out into a narrow area on the right hand side or play off Cheeseman.
Cheeseman's dropped in a little bit there.
That might make him, as you say, Cheeseman might have come into the hole. And,
it looks like he has, to be honest.
Looked like Makudi just to work into those areas, work that back line a little bit more for the last couple of minutes.
Last 3 minutes, and whatever the ref, and there's been no added time this half, only substitutes. So let's be interesting to see how many minutes.
Couple of minutes at max, I would have thought.
2 or 3. Ball gets whipped in by or crossed in by. Ball's bouncing about in the Banstead box, but they clear it in the end.
Cleared again by Davis.
Davis does well, he clears the ball, but it just falls to Gale, sorry. He plays it over to Jules. Jules picks the ball up for Woking on the left-hand side.
Look for a dive,
Slopes in, just slides it down the channel for Jolly. Jolly got his back to go, he got no problem there. He sets it back to Jules. He has to get on his right foot. He's a left back playing with it, and he's right-footed. Ball falls to Cheeseman. And do you see that, James? He had to get his body shape right for that.
Absolutely.
That's poor.
It looks like Garrity's gone down for cramp, Gary, in the penalty area.
Definitely, you're right. He might be coming off because he has worked hard tonight.
He has worked hard, especially off the ball as well.
Yeah, I can see him. Yeah. So definitely, Cheeseman's just stopped in that little pocket there, James, and Makudi's gone up top.
Striker.
So they're probably looking for the balls over the top for him to get on.
Just to get him something to run on to. Yeah. Let's be honest, Cheeseman's game's not about running, it's about bringing other people into the game.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
It just takes a little bit of responsibility off him.
Not sure, I think he wants to go off.
I think Garrity is coming off.
I think he wants to go off.
No, he's worked hard tonight.
Yep, superb game he's had.
Just hope it's nothing long term, because he is an important player for Banstead.
It's just cramp.
Just probably cramp.
Definitely, 100%, just cramp. He's hobbling off, and
looks like Steve Newman's coming on, who's normally a right back or centre half.
So where will he slot in?
I think they.
So we've got for Banstead we had Garrity
he'll just stirring it up at the back, Gary, to be honest. 12, I think Owen Davis might move into a more central position.
Steve Newman's come on for Banstead. So all the subs have been done for Banstead. Ball found to Joe Jane. He looks up, but the ball was just bobbing a little bit at his foot, and he just tried to have a shot, and he hit the ball wide, and it goes off for a goal kick. We're into the last minute, 30 seconds actually, of the full 90. So one is.
I think there's
3 or 4 minutes. I think he said 4 minutes there.
Yeah,
I think
correct.
You're right, James. So we've got 4 minutes of added time.
That's been a fantastic, workmanlike, dogged
Great advert for Combine
performance
Counties
really
football.
for Banstead tonight, and it shows that their little dip in recent weeks. Oh, Jack Minchin's kick in the last 10-15 minutes. It's gone a little bit off.
Every kick's gone off. Every kick's gone off for a throw-in. So Woking gets a quick start.
A little bit missing communication there on the left-hand side, but well covered again by. Is that Matt O'Brien? Yeah,
yes, that's Matt O'Brien. That is number 5. Free kick on the far side. Matt O'Brien just fouled. He didn't really mean it. He's just gone for the ball, mistimed it, and hits Kamara. So going to be a free kick on the far side for Woking. Can they try and get their second goal? We're into added time now. Ball comes in, flicks in. Not a great free kick. What you've been saying, James? Not many good set plays.
Morrison's played a lovely, sensible ball for McCuddy to run on
McCuddy chasing down
to work the substitute.
Defender. He does well. He plays it back to the goalkeeper.
Just got to work the back line.
They try and nick the ball, McCuddy, but he just couldn't get the goalkeeper's hit it long. Now someone's got to attack the ball.
Foul there from Costello, impeded there by Bradbury.
Yeah, he went down a bit easy there, didn't he? I'm not sure what the Woking player's moaned about. He's got a free kick. I don't know if he wants him to get booked or what. But anyway, we've got a free kick for Woking, just 10-15 yards into the Banstead half. All lining up on the edge of the box. They want a good line, Banstead. They want a really strong line here. Goalkeeper's got to be very vocal, and if he wants to come for it, no, ball goes to the far side. Cook gets the head on. They tap the ball, got to be a free kick. Yes, that could be the end of the game for me.
Newman in the head, I think.
Newman's got a whack in the face, and from a high boot.
I can honestly now say, Gary, I think that's it now. I think they're going to run the last couple of minutes down.
Yep.
I think it's been a well-deserved, well-drilled performance. And good luck to Banstead in the semi-final, because apart from the other quarter-final, Met Police and Kingstonian, I think it's Walton Casuals and Tooting Mitcham the last teams left in. So on this evident, I don't think they should be frightened of any of them sides, especially here.
Oh, 100%. I
think playing Walton Casuals on the 3G might be a little bit of an advantage for the home side, but anyone here...
No, I don't
think they need to be frightened of anyone.
No. Watkins, great tackle from Watkins. Morrison's trying to get on the ball. Ball's bounced about. Kamara, that good foul. Good foul by Morrison.
By Morrison.
Deep inside. Wokin's half. Gale's going to take a free kick. Just going to hit the ball long. Hits it down the channel. But again, great header by Costello. And the Cheeseman just clears his lines and goes off for throwing on the far side. We've got one more. We've got 15 seconds of added time to go, and can't see Woking getting two goals in those 15 seconds. Ball's bouncing about. Again, Banstead do really well. They just make Woking go backwards. Loses the ball. No, he doesn't. Jules gets on the ball. Jules looks to cross it. Ball bounces into Bradbury. Controls it. Can he get a shot off?
Done well there.
Got a tackle there by Newman. Ball falls to Skinner. Skinner could have had a shot. Pulls it in. Yeah, yes, and he scores.
By Skinner there.
Just gets consolation goal. There. Ball comes out. Newman done well. He's cleared his line, but he's just fallen to Skinner. Skinner's had time to control the ball. No one's shut him down, and he just curled the ball in with his left foot. And goalkeeper.
I've been a critic at Bradbury, but that was good link-up play by the big man up front there. He brought Skinner into play there, and he's finished it really well. I think this is literally the last kick of the game now. I can't imagine more than another 30 seconds of play. And it'll be very, very untoward if Woking were to get an equaliser.
Yeah. Listen, the reason we said they were going to get tired, Banstead, they have got tired. They've switched off a couple of times. That was a good goal by Skinner, but Banstead throwing, definitely come off of him on the near side. We've played an extra minute. Of.
Yeah, he stopped his watch here, Gary. I think we're in the last sort of passage of play here. They're just going to work the channel.
Throw the ball down the line. Referee tells him to get on. Cheeseman does well, hits the ball forward. They've been doing it all night, trying to flick the ball. Davis wins a header.
Oh dear.
Now they get on the. Skinner picks the ball up and the referee blows his whistle, and what a great night for Banstead Athletic Football Club. Semi-finals of the Surrey Senior Cup to come. 3-2 on the night against Woking. that score doesn't say how well Banstead have played tonight.
No, absolutely. They fully deserved winners tonight. They've played very well. They've worked very well for each other. They've showed a real tenacious doggedness for each other. And I think that's got them through this quarter-final. I think if I was the manager or affiliated with Woking, I'd be very disappointed with that performance because I thought they were very average, to be perfectly honest. But full dues to the side that have won, and you know, what a great advert, and it keeps the flag flying high in the combined counties. And hopefully they're only one game away from a final, which is no mean feat, and they fully deserve. They were well organised, they were well drilled, made themselves hard to beat, and a very, very, very deserved victory.
Superb. I thought Banstead, I take my hat off to Banstead. I thought they were brilliant tonight, and the only thing I would say to them when I get in their changing room, if I was their gaffer, you've got to keep doing that every Saturday, guys.
Yeah, well,
you've got to do that every Saturday.
Absolutely.
You know, you can't just play against the Wokings and perform like that. But no, well done, lad. Well done, Banstead, and like you said, I think Woking.
I don't think they'll be frightened of playing anyone here, Gary, of the last 3 or 4 sides. No. You know, this level's all about hard, dogged work, and if they show that attitude, as you say, in the next couple of months, there's no reason why they can't be in a top 6 position, cement that position, and who knows, they could get into the final of one of the prestigious cup competitions of this magnitude. Well done to Banstead.
No doubt we'll be down here or in their next semi-final. I think I would like to come and see their next semi-final, wherever they get, home and away. So, right, James, thanks very much for your help tonight. I really appreciate it. Really enjoy working with you.
No problem. Thanks again, Gary.
You're
and
welcome.
Thanks again for Mick for inviting me down here.
So you've been listening to Sullivan and Pascoe Tuesday Night Football. We have got our monthly show this Friday, 7:45 start. You can watch the show and listen to the show on YouTube channel, Sullivan and Pascoe YouTube channel. So this Friday evening, 7:45, the non-league banter show that we do, a monthly show that Sullivan and Pascoe do, is on this Friday. So please listen to it. We had a good show last month, and we've really got a good show tonight. This Friday coming. Our guest star, funny enough, Alan Dowson, the Woking manager. We might ask him a couple of questions about tonight. We've got Gary McCann, the Hampton and Richmond Borough manager, and John Underwood. He's the joint manager of Slough Town. So we've got those 3 guests coming on Friday. So please listen. If you've got any questions you'd like to put forward to them, please don't hesitate to tweet us and send your questions to us, and we would definitely give them we would give them to them, and they can give us our answers. So once again, thank you very much for listening to us. I hope you enjoyed our coverage. It's been a cracking game for Banstead Athletic. We leave here Merlin Rise, Banstead Athletic 3, Woking 2.